If you out there and you listening, man, and you ain't never had like a talent or you just a hustler, this is a play for y'all. So listen in, man. He about to tell us, you know, the keys to creating your own box truck, and guess what? You don't even need your CDL.
Welcome to Boss Dads Podcast, where we help men
become better leaders, fathers, and entrepreneurs.
Tune in today with us as we discuss the number one topic, New Year. Yes, sir. Riding easy like a Sunday morning.
All right.
Welcome to
Boss
Dads. Our guest from Salisbury, North Carolina, one of Salisbury's finest classes, all the way from Salisbury High to Rell.
What up, man?
How you doing, man?
Hey. I'm about to get my CDLs. Like, fuck it, I'm about to be big truck driver, over the road, like whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, why you want to do that? I was like, what? You know, you got something for me? You know something? She's like, why don't you get your box truck? I'm like, box truck? So I'm all in. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, you can get you a box truck and run Amazon, you know, deliver to the post offices, make $2,500, $3,000 a week. I'm sold.
I'm sold too.
You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't know it was that lucrative.
Yeah,
and I heard you don't need your license for a box truck.
No, CDL, as long as it's under 26,000 pounds.
Wow, that's good info.
Bro, yeah. So,
man, you gonna give the sauce?
That's the sauce.
Hey, I share it.
You gonna get the sauce?
Yeah.
So like, if you out there and you listening, man, and you ain't never had like a talent or you just a hustler, this is a play for y'all. So listen in, man. He about to tell us, you know, the keys to creating your own box truck, and guess what? You don't even need your CDL, right? You know, so
yeah. So she, like I said, she came to me. She's like, 25, $3,000. Oh, that's what?
Yeah. So
the same week she told me, I went to get the LLC.
Okay.
And shout out to Grace. She, you might know Grace. Man, they went to West, but I got with him. He was another person too. He bought 2 box trucks, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to get into it. Yeah. So his sister do like all the legal papers, LLC, get your DUNS number. Yeah. Like every time I do an LLC or whatever, I go through her. Okay. Like she do all the groundwork. I just pay her whatever the fee is. Mm-hmm. Have your business legit. Fire. I did that, and I was looking for trucks, and I was talking to them, and they was like, well, get this type of truck, because I ain't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So at the point, I was like, man, I'm about to quit this job. So I looked at my 401k. I seen I had some money. I'm like, well, I know I ain't about to retire doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I'm about to spend this money.
That's so good.
So I took my phone. Like I said, I tell anybody, bro, like if you got 20, 30,000, you can probably make it back then with 15 bands, you could have started your business and found a truck for like $7,500. My first truck I paid $9,300 for. You know what I'm saying? So I had like $20,000 in my 401k. So I just jumped off the porch. Yeah. I'm like, what's the worst thing can happen? Right. Me getting a job again? I'm already doing that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go back, cause like you said, bro, Rell is dropping. He dropping the game. He's dropping the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the first thing that I noticed, like you said, that I think every entrepreneur can relate to. There's that moment when you at your 9-to-5 job, you like, but it's not gonna cut it. For me, it was at Walmart, and I had to make the decision to go back to school. And I'm like, but when I went back though, like your mind be clear, you be focused. You know for sure what you want to do and what you don't want to do. Yeah. And then another jewel that he dropped is a 401k, like actually dipping into your 401k. I know you don't have some same situation before.
I took some money out mine.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a bold move, because it's like the whole Boss Dads movement is based on realizing you can't depend on just your 9-to-5.
For sure.
And even if you got a 9-to-5, you got to find a way to flip it and invest in other things. And you saying that, again, just solidifies it, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. For sure. Bro, I just jumped out there, bro. That's all I had. And I was only at that job for 3, maybe 4 years almost. I had 20,000 in it. I was like, shit. Because the other jobs I had, you know, when I left, it was probably like 5, 6 or whatever. I could have rolled it over. I was just paying bills, whatever I need to pay off. Yeah. So I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So this time, I say I had that during COVID, and they was giving them business loans and all that out, bro. I was like, man, I got to get one. Yeah. So when like I said, I jumped out there and got that truck, bro. And 4 years later, almost 5 years later, I'm still doing it, but it's hard though. It's hard.
So you get your LLC, you get your box truck. How do you get the loads?
Man, I found all my contracts on Indeed.
Indeed?
Wow. Yeah.
That's
you just type in like owner operator or
that makes sense.
Box
though.
truck.
I need a damn sound button because when he nigga chop a Johnny, bro, he said Indeed.
Yeah, Indeed.
That ain't even
bro.
unfamiliar. Like we might have had experience with that.
A lot of people, like for me, like we defeat ourselves before we even try it. So for you to take them steps, it don't even really, you be thinking, oh, I gotta do this, and this. But bro just hit us with Indeed. That's like you said, that's something that everybody know about, already have access to.
Yep, Indeed. Then like I said, when you get out there, bro, I meet people at the gas station.
Yeah.
I meet people at the warehouse, and it's just like, we just chop it up. Like, bro, what you got going on with your truck? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Like, he be like, y'all run this. I'm like, what? Like, they need some drive and they need some trucks or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, let me get the information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Most people would gatekeep. Some people would keep 100. Like, I tell you, I give you the email, the number, everything. Because you're not stopping my money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think they stopping your money.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man, he gonna get in, they gonna be short for me. It's enough money for everybody to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, why gatekeep when, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, people out here is weird.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but the key to that is you jumped off the porch, you took the chance on yourself, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the whole key to being a boss dad, you know? I always say it's 3 types of people, man. It's one that's you'll tell them what to do and you give them all the gems, but they still won't do it.
Right.
They'll rather pay for somebody to do it for them.
Right.
Then you got another person, another group of people. Well, they'll listen, they'll get all the way to the finish line to doing it themselves, but then they question it because they ain't never did it no more.
Right.
So then they're going to pay for a mentor.
Yeah.
Even though they already pretty much got it.
Yeah.
That mentor come in, they be like, oh, just tweak this. Mentors do help.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, that's the second type of person. And the third type of person, and I think you fit that box, is you jump out there. They jump out there whether they have it all figured out or not.
Right.
But they jump out there and just, count on, not count, but, bet on themselves. And I commend that, bro, for sure.
Yeah,
and
bro.
then you rocking it out, bro. You doing both things. You cutting heads, you doing box truck. How does it feel, man, being an entrepreneur this long? Like, how many years you got in? Well, really, you've been doing this since high school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, like you said, middle school.
Yeah.
But now,
back then you didn't really know what it was.
Yeah, because now you
know
got
what
your
I'm saying?
LLC, you doing
now
taxes
doing
and
it
stuff.
like the legit way. Man, it's hard, bro.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay.
It's good. But like I say, a lot of people think like, oh, you got a business, you got money. Nah. Like, when you gotta deal with employees, you gotta put them on payroll, then you gotta, like when the truck break down,
Yeah.
that's on, like, you can have a $6,000-$7,000 bill, bro.
Yeah.
And the truck got a $600 load on it. You can't even get that.
Because
you know
you
what
got
I'm
to
saying?
put that into maintenance.
Not even that, because you ain't got the bread. So somebody else got to, off that load, put it on their truck, and they going to get it.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I done lost that because the truck down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then mechanics out here raping you. So you got to find a good mechanic. Like, I got a truck in the shop that's been in there for a year, bro. And this man, bro, I just be wanting to just
pull up on them.
Yeah, I used to. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what's up with my truck? Man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over there sitting, bro. Me and my mom were just talking about, like, you gotta get the truck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he started on it. He didn't know what. He fixed, like, a few parts. And the last time he fixed, he was like, yeah, your maintenance bill, 2 bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna just give you the 2 bands. You can leave the parts. You don't gotta put it back together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just take it around the corner, let the man fix it, and go from there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I need that truck.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it been down this long, and I've been running off the other 2 trucks and rental trucks, and that rental way on them trucks is taxing. Like, that's like $1,500 a week for a rental truck.
So average, how much would you make a week if everything was going like a good week for you?
A good week?
Not to be in your pockets.
No. A good week, like I say, I'm running a flower contract. They pay you round trip. And that's kind of rare, but that's good. So it's like $2.10 a mile.
Okay.
So like going to let's say hit a Charleston, 3 hours, 30 minutes away. That'll probably be almost $1,000.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good money.
That's good money.
That's good money.
With my HVAC, he paid me $3 a mile. And I'll get paid one way. So if I go to Charleston, I'll probably go to Charleston for like $650.
Okay.
But I did head back.
Yeah.
So if you want to think about the numbers, I'm like, all right, well, I went down there for $325. I came back for $325.
Makes sense.
That'd be $1.50 one way, $1.50 back.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Which is low. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in trucking, you want everything at least $2 a mile.
Okay.
But it's so messed up right now, bro. Drivers $125, probably $150, $170. Like the whole trucking right now, bro, is terrible. It's hard right now.
Yeah.
And we supposed to be back up running. Like we ain't like seasonal. We got it's supposed to be like March to like December.
Yeah.
January, February supposed to be your slow,
Right.
depending on the contract.
Right.
But man, it been hard. But like I said, that business help you money manage a lot too.
Right, but that's fire. So like what kind of mindset and things that you've been doing to stay like afloat, you know, because like you said, it's hard, bro. You got 2 businesses, you got a family.
Yeah.
So like for all the young dads out there, even for me, like I'm gonna steal some of your little tips and tricks. But I was wondering, like, for me, like I like to meditate. I gotta have my days where I'm hitting the gym, or I'm just you know speaking with you.
Right.
But like, what do you do to help you stay afloat, or is there any techniques that you use in your day to day or week to week?
Not really. Well, sort of, kind of, but with my mom, my kids' mom, the boys, just family period, they say I work too much. And she was like, you just need to cut back. I need a rest. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, I gotta get this money. Like I said, that Amazon, when I started at Amazon, bro, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I run to Myrtle Beach, come back. Then I pick up my HVAC load. I might go to Charleston, run to Charleston. So I've been gone from the house at 2:30 in the morning and getting back at the house at 7 at night. I go to sleep for 3 to 4 hours. I might have to pick up an early Amazon at 12.
Hustling.
I'm back at it again. But I was like a zombie when I first started it. You know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, I had to just cut back, let the drivers do. Now I'm trying, like, I'll still drive. I'm trying to get all the way out. Now it's time for me to just focus on the business.
Okay.
Paperwork, you know, the business side instead of driving. I done drove 4 years of the business.
Bing. Let me hear another key, right?
He focused on scaling.
I was about to, I'm about to go there.
For sure.
One of our business mentors, shout out to Myron Golden, watch his videos and learn. One thing he talks about is when you're an entrepreneur, and like you said, you get your LLC, you start your business, most likely you're doing everything yourself in the beginning. Right? The next stage of being a successful entrepreneur is putting in systems where you don't have to do everything by yourself. And I heard you mention employees.
Yeah.
And it sounds like we're about to go into that. Like how do you structure things? Do you have like a secretary? Do you have somebody help you plan things? How does it work? Or you do
everything me, bro.
But
you're working to get to the next level.
It's just like everything me. So I don't want, I probably want maybe 4 to 5 trucks. I'm almost there.
Okay.
And the thing about, not to, be like a-hole or nothing like that, I don't like certain people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying certain people. Just, I hate lazy people.
Ooh.
Then you give somebody the opportunity and they let you down.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I don't want a big fleet of trucks or whatever. I just want something I can maintain. I don't got to really worry about it. So the people I got down, like, bro, I could just call them, hey, you going here? Call me if you need something. They'll be like, all right, I'm dropping a load. I'm on the way back. I need some fuel. I'm good. You making my day easy.
Yeah.
Now, I had drivers, hey, man, the windshield wiper fluid is low. What should I do? Anything that's common sense.
Put some weight. Yeah, okay.
Go to AutoZone, get the windshield wiper fluid. I'll pay you back. I'm gonna cash up you or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you be like, all right. And people think you ain't gonna give them their money. You know, it'd be like little things. I done went through some crazy drivers, bro.
Yeah.
People like, man, can you pay me earlier? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's why I said, man, it's just like being an entrepreneur and having employees can be really hard, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's something I haven't experienced.
Yeah, man.
Because it's just me and wifey, really. So, like, she basically do a lot of the in-house paperwork.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. I know it could be difficult for you. But I wanted to ask you, man. So you have 2 sons, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any other kids?
Nah.
Okay. So how is it being a father, entrepreneur? Like, how are you balancing it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What's the goods and bads?
I think it's dope.
Okay.
I like it. And that's another reason I got into it, because before my pops died 3 years ago, he went in jail like 2000. So I ain't really seen him. So when he got out, we were trying to reconnect. He came and seen Joel's and Josiah, his grandkids. So I'm like, that's dope. So then we was working on our relationship, and cause he had a business. So he was like, man, what you gonna do? He was like barbering, whatever. And I was like, after he died, he ain't leave me nothing. So I got 2 boys. So I gotta leave them something.
That's key, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's so good.
That's why I got into business. And like I said, bro, they be on the road with me. You see me on Instagram, Snap. They in the truck with me. They learn the business. Josiah, he the oldest. He 9.
Yeah.
He said, Dad, I'm gonna put that on the lift gate. I'm gonna open the door.
Man,
go ahead.
That's a blessing, bro.
That's what's up.
Yeah, his brother Joel's, he just turned 5, so he'll follow him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they do it. They like doing it. So, like I said, this their business. When I'm gone, it's theirs.
That's
like,
so
you can do what you want to do with it.
That's fire, bro.
But I really did it for them, for real, so I can have something for them.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to get a job. You can just work for your company.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll write your check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
For sure. That's good, bro. That's same for me. And I feel that 100% doing it for the kids, and then bringing them in early. It gives them the structure and the mindset, just like you had. So it's gonna be, hopefully, I'm pretty sure you was thinking as you do it, like, hopefully it's an easier transition for them. So that's what's up, bro.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's about them now, bro. So like I said, I'm trying to get the truck so I can spend more time with them. Joel's want to play soccer. JoJo want to play basketball.
Yeah,
so,
man.
That practice time.
Yeah, because people be thinking you start a business, and you start a business and you supposed to have more free time because you quit your job.
Right.
Whole time you start a business.
You work more.
You work more, man.
You work more, bro.
I'm learning. I'm going through that now, man, because it's like my daughter, she's 10, bro. She 5'1", fam.
Already?
10.
2 years tall.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get her out there on the court, and I'm like, I quit my job. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna have more time, but in the entrepreneur life, especially in the beginning, we ain't really having those times like we need to. So I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Doing it for them and then bringing them involved and stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up, dog. Dang, already,
bro.
Yeah, she got to hoop volleyball. She got to do something.
Yeah, so she plays soccer, bro. She plays soccer. She love volleyball, but she a girl, so she getting that girly stage now. Like last year, she was talking about cheerleading and some stuff like that.
Okay,
which is cool. I don't want to take her from that.
Right.
But I also know, like, where we at is she's just different, bro. And she half Japanese, so she can go back home.
Oh, word.
And go crazy.
Yeah.
So
that's dope.
Yeah, bro. I'm shit. My wife half Japanese, so
okay.
Yeah,
all right,
for sure, for sure.
How y'all like that married life? Question on y'all.
Man, sheesh. Like you said, it's hard.
Married life is the blessed life, man.
It's
That's
hard.
my official comment.
It's the only employee you can't fire.
Yeah.
He said
the only employee
you can't fire, my boy.
What's up, though?
Not to say like my wife is an employee, she's way more than that. But it's like when we going in together on our projects and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, all right, babe, you got to do this. You got to we got a couple properties that we do Airbnb and stuff, and get some tenants and stuff like that. So she do a lot of the property management. I do a lot of finding the property, making sure we got, like you said, the maintenance people be trying to get you. Well, on the housing side, contractors be trying to get you.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm like front runner trying to be in front of it, and she behind scenes doing her thing. But marriage is good. It's good, bro. It's hard, but it's also a blessing. And you know, your wife is supposed to be a helpmate.
Facts.
And the Bible says, you find a wife, you find
A good thing.
a good thing.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing, bro. It's hard at times. You know what I'm saying? It taught me how to take my pride out of a lot of situations.
True.
So I don't know about my boy John.
Man, like I said, man, married life is a blessed life. Somebody asked me the same question, man. I was like, honestly, when you find a good partner,
Right.
somebody that what you know you put in, you get out, that's gold.
Yeah.
Because you know you put the time in. And my wife, she got like 3 businesses.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
She's style coach, career coach, and project management, you know. And so I started Boss Dads because I'm in that transition, like, okay, I need to do something else with my time. I was like, I have other talents that I need to develop and put out there.
Right.
And so that was the big initiative for Boss Dads.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So it's a blessing, bro.
what's up,
It's a blessing, man. Like bro said, you gotta find the right one. But we got maybe like 10 more minutes. So we like to do a segment where we kind of like get you more involved, get the people involved, kind of like fun, relaxed.
Okay.
So we call it Bossed or Lost.
All right.
And I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you let me know: is it a boss move, or is it's a loss? You lost.
Okay.
You don't know what's going on.
All right.
You need to figure your own way out, or you probably doing it wrong, so you lost. You don't understand.
Right. Okay.
All right. So here's the first scenario: you just closed a huge deal, and instead of reinvesting the money into your business like you planned, you took the family to Disney World, VIP tours, character breakfast, the whole 9 yards. Is that a boss or loss move?
That's lost. That's easy. That's definitely a loss. Wait, you could. Hey, you got to make money to spend money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Great answer.
Disney World, check your phone like, damn,
Great answer.
I just got that.
Right.
And then you don't really get to enjoy yourself, right? Because you like, man,
Think about it all the
because you're
time.
thinking about that money that you could have been making instead of going there and making it and then really enjoying your vacation,
That's
bro.
right. Proper planning.
So you hit it right on the dot, man. That's definitely a loss. That's a loss. So the next question is, you promise yourself you spend Saturday catching up on emails, but when your kid says, Dad, can we build a treehouse today? You drop everything, shut the laptop, and grab a hammer. It's a tough one.
Checking emails and, like I say, them kids come first, man. So, you know, you got to make them happy.
Yeah.
Them emails ain't going to take that long to check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can really check them emails right then. Like, give me 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about finding that balance.
Yeah.
That's everything in life,
Yeah.
finding that balance. But
Key.
yeah.
That's key.
Yeah.
Find that balance, and I agree with you, bro.
Yeah.
Because these questions, they built to be controversial. Some people gonna say loss, some people gonna say boss.
Yeah.
And for me, that's a boss. So I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
So I got 2 more, and these should be obvious ones. The first 2 was kind of like, you know, some people would say loss or boss. You missed your kid's school graduation because you forgot to check your calendar. Lost or boss?
Whew, that's a loss right there.
Oh, that's a loss.
Yeah, for sure.
But, man, that the important stuff like that, I miss his field day. I was on the road going to Georgia. I miss his field day. Him and his mom, I told her, like, just FaceTime me. So I'm there, but I ain't there.
Yeah.
I got to see what's going on.
For sure.
And
For sure.
it's a side note. I know Josiah might be mad at me. But the dad came out, they out there playing basketball.
Yeah.
And the little boy broke my boy ankles.
Oh, no.
I was like, you better get him back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He come up laughing, Daddy, he done broke my ankle. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
But it was cool, though. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, the graduation is, I ain't missing no graduation.
For sure. Okay. You bribe your toddler with candy just to finish a Zoom meeting without interruptions.
That's a good one.
Hey, I do that a lot, bro.
What kind of candy? What you
It
use?
ain't even candy. That's a loss, though. That's a loss. But I'll be on the phone making a call. Daddy, I want this. What up? I'm like, just go get what you want.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
He'll just come back every 5 to 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
And he get me every time. Just go.
Yeah.
I'm trying. This is important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta take this call. Like, and you know, kids impatient. So
Man, kids, they in their own world. They in their own world.
Yeah,
for
man.
sure. I agree with you, bro.
Yeah,
because sometimes you gotta handle business, you know, and then you also can be a father as well. But we older, we can think past the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for sure. Last question, man. You sneak out of a boring business dinner early by pretending your kid has an emergency, but really you just wanted to hit the ice cream shop together.
Oh no, that's a loss too, bro.
Loss too?
Yeah.
Okay. Why would you say that's a loss?
Cause why you gonna skip out on a boring business meeting? Something might catch your eye. It ain't even about the business. It's about the people in the business meeting.
That's good. I
That's
like
boss
that.
thinking right there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, it might be boring, but this person, I don't know what you got going on, but you know, me and him talking, and you might be the person I need to talk to about some stuff, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna just go out. And I didn't miss my opportunity with you. And you was the puzzle to go to the picture.
For sure.
Go ahead, go use the bathroom. I don't know where it is.
Hey man, can you tell me what about the bathroom?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he gonna take it, Juju.
You want to go ahead and wrap up?
Yeah, I don't have any more questions, man. I think that you answered the questions exactly how a boss that would answer them, though.
Yeah.
So that's just a segment we like to throw in there just so we can get the comments involved. People on YouTube, they're gonna have different standpoints in it and everything like that. So yeah, I think we give you a 10 plus. What is it? 10?
10.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, man. And like I said, man, again, we appreciate you coming. You definitely just proved, how much of the entrepreneurial mindset you have and the jewels you dropped. Like you said, but if somebody, they go back through, like you giving them the game, you giving them the playbook. It's like reach out and grab it. And that's what this platform is for. It's a resource.
Yeah.
You're saying, just like with my son, whether he take over this or not, but even if it's a couple of years from now, he just go back through the videos and realize, my dad, my uncle, you know what I'm saying? They was talking in a group of men talking about business. So so like you said, the young people can find their own way.
Yeah.
Right. So if you out there, you need to start a box truck business, you don't know what to do, just watch the video over and over.
Yeah.
And we giving you the
Or,
gems.
hit me up on my Facebook. I got a Facebook business, Hemp Hills Transit. Then I got the Hemp Hills Transit IG. I post all my content and stuff when I'm in the truck. Then I got my personal, but this is for business. So
for sure.
Hemp Hill Transit Facebook, Hemp Hill Transit on IG.
Y'all heard that? Hemp Hill Transit.
Yeah.
On Facebook, Hemp Hill Transit on IG.
Yep.
For sure.
Right.
Yep.
For sure.
So check it out, man. Tap in. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. Thank y'all for tuning in again.
Yes, sir.
Boss Dads.
Boss Dads. Peace
Boss
out.
Dads, gang.
Yes, sir.